Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is going to be a Blue Star first, a true reaction video to something, because I've never actually seen this before. So anyway, this is the Equestria Girls trailer, Mark II. I must admit, I usually avoid spoilers and stuff like that, but in this case, however, I think I pretty much figured out the story anyway, and so I think I may as well watch this anyway, and I must admit, this is the opportunity to do a true reaction video for a change. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I was planning to do a second analysis of the Equestria Girls trailer Mark 1. In fact, I recorded it, and then I saw something really interesting in one of the screenshots that I had. But I have a feeling now I'm going to have to... I'm glad I didn't record I'm glad I didn't try to record it again, because there might be something new that we learned from this one. But we'll see. So anyway, let's just get on with it then. I think nah. No, I was gonna say, I think I'm probably gonna keep the commentary at the end. I don't know if I'll do a full reaction review response at the end of this, because honestly I wasn't planning to do any videos tonight. I was just gonna relax, chill out, but this is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. But not to mention, I want to watch this. When I saw AMY Pony was doing a review of this, I couldn't help but go and watch it first. So anyway, let's get on with it. Okay. Alright. Starting video. 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Bleep, bleep. Come on. Hasbro Studios presents. It's the Crystal Empire.
Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Who's that?
There's so much to discuss.
You are a princess now. Embrace it. She's got my crown.
Someone...
Stop.
Who is that? It's the evil nemesis person. And she's a pony.
Retrieve your crown. Without it, the other elements of harmony have no power, and Equestria is left without one of its most important means
That
of
was
defense.
bad.
You understand the importance of your task?
Wow.
What does the rest of me look like?
I don't think that's how the new you is supposed to...
What am I?
I have to say, I like... Ooh.
My magic isn't working.
Bummer.
You must be new here.
They do remind you of your pony, though, friends.
You're right, Spike. Looks like if I want my crown back, I'll have to become Princess of the Fall Formal.
Told you so.
Exactly do you plan on doing that?
I have no idea.
Ooh, a new song. Ooh. She's got a lasso. Nice catch.
The magic of friendship doesn't just exist in Equestria. It's everywhere.
Well, that's comforting. Cool.
Those are my girls! Woohoo!
Did that dog just talk?
The talking dog is the weird thing about all this?
I'm gonna assume that yeah, I like that a lot. No, that was a much better trailer. I must admit, the first one was a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, rock and roll, like, let's get it on kind of a thing. But this one's a lot better in terms of the story. It's like, I was right. But the interesting thing was that, oh my gosh, Sunshine Simmer is actually a pony. Or there's a possibility here that there's a couple possibilities here. Either she somehow got from the parallel universe to Equestria for some reason to steal the element of harmony, or she's a pony and for some reason is trying to steal the element of harmony and basically messes up. There's some interesting possibilities with this. Is Sunshine Simmer? There's two things here with Sunshine Shimmer, which I believe what her name is, and if it's not, I'm just going to use it. That as a pony, she either gets the element of harmony and attempts to escape after stealing it, and either she runs through the mirror and she goes to the parallel universe, and she is the evil nemesis person. But I don't think that's true. What appears to be happening is that she's attempting to escape, and she like trips or something, and the element of harmony gets thrown into the mirror. So, and then she probably gets captured. So the Sunshine Simmer in the parallel universe is not this pony version. So, this is an interesting. This is interesting. I guess it must have been. I'm really glad that I was right. Yeah, me and probably a million other people. But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting to see. This trailer was definitely a lot better. It describes the story a lot better. I mean, it's, this is it was almost twice as long. It really got into the story. I must admit, I really liked that last line. It's like, a talking dog is the strangest thing you've seen today. I'm going to assume that this is after the big quote-unquote battle where they're flinging around the element of harmony and stuff like that, and we just saw probably Sunshine Shimmer get transported to Equestria or something like that. So, yeah, I think after something like that, I think seeing a talking dog would not be the strangest thing we've seen today. But, yeah, this was a lot better. I mean, we see it a lot better. I mean, it wasn't... The other one was... I kind of like the other one a little bit better in that it was a little bit more... it felt more like Charge and more exciting and more interesting and stuff. This one is a lot more, I mean, the song that's playing is a completely different song. It's a new song that we haven't heard before. I must admit, I'm a little too sleep deprived to really think about this very, very much right now, but wow, I definitely will probably have a lot to say and a lot to go over on this one. This one's clearly a better story video. The other one was a true trailer. This was to get you interested, or into some people, for most people, to cause panic and fear and anxiety. But this one is clearly aimed at showing what is this movie about? What's the story? What's going on? This one's a lot more slower, a lot more. I can assure you, after trying to get a lot of the screenshots and how fast everything is going, this one is much slower. This one's at a much slower pace, which I think is good, because frankly, people wanted to know, what is the story about? What's going on? What's happening? And this is clearly what this trailer is trying to do. It's giving you a much better general description of what's going on, what's happening. And again, I like this one. I mean, this one was good. I mean, it certainly raised a lot of new questions, like Sunshine Shimmer. It's like, oh my gosh, this is clearly the villain. Sunshine Shimmer is in Equestria. I mean, I think it's simply that she, for whatever, I mean, why would she want to steal the elements of harmony? Why would she want to do that? I mean, she can't use it. In theory, she can't use it on her own. In fact, we don't even know if Twilight can use the elements of harmony on her own. For all we know, the elements of harmony only work together. That if Twilight took the element of harmony and simply used it by itself, would it do anything? I don't think so. I mean, obviously, if she tried to, like defeat Discord with it, obviously that wouldn't work. But could she use it to, like, increase her levitation skill power or something? I don't know. I don't think so. So, there's definitely some very dark possibilities with that. I mean, that maybe she's working for somewhere else. I mean, I heard a rumor. I mean, I only watched a little bit of My Pony's video, but he described that Sombra might be involved here. That maybe she's working for Sombra. Again, Sombra may not be dead. People say Sombra's dead, but I don't... The guy can turn himself into a cloud of smoke and stuff like that. And officially no major character has ever been killed in My Little Pony up until that point. And I must admit, I almost want Sombra to be alive to prove Rule 6, my unwritten rule of numbers, that no one could die in My Little Pony, because it's simply not this kind of show. This isn't Power Rangers, this isn't a military drama, this is a show for little kids. The main characters are not supposed to be killed. The main characters are not supposed to do something like pick up a gun and shoot and kill another character, even in the way that Sombra was killed, and that they didn't intentionally try to kill Sombra. I mean, it just sort of happened. It's like the love and light spell was basically death to him, so so unfortunately, oops, sorry, King Sombra, oh well, you were trying to take over the Empire, so that's but yeah, I don't think he's dead, so maybe Sunshine Shimmer in the pony version is working for him, and because obviously the two things that can defeat I was gonna say the two things that can defeat Sombra are the elements of harmony, Celestia and Luna together, and obviously Cadence and the whole Crystal Empire itself. But but there's certainly some interesting possibilities of who and why would someone want to steal the element of harmony, and why would a pony do that? That's treason. That's not good. I mean, some interesting possibilities with that. I mean, I've heard some rumors about who Sunshine Shimmer is and stuff like that. I think I will say one thing about this, is that there's a line in Babylon 5 where basically where basically in a dream sequence a character tells another character, "You are the hand." And when this character, who's John Sheridan, describes this dream to another character called the Len, she tells him, "Well, you have two hands, both equal and opposite." Meaning that, and then another character says, "Well, this means whoever this person, this you are the hand thing is describing a different person actually, who is basically the hand to John Sheridan. He's his equal, but his opposite." And I have a feeling this is what Sunshine Shimmer is. She's Twilight's equal, but opposite. She's almost like the evil version of Twilight, or maybe a different version of Twilight, but perhaps maybe not as good as her. That might be what Sunshine Shimmer is. But again, don't know anything about Sunshine Shimmer. I think I might use this opportunity to mention my Discord analysis video that a few people have accused me of not analyzing him enough, but the thing is, we don't know anything about Discord. I don't know anything about his backstory, his motivations. All we know is what we know in the show, which is frankly not a lot. We know that he made the ponies miserable, he was defeated by Celestia and Luna, and that's basically it. So you can go into headcanon territory all you want, but although that was without any other information about him, I can't tell you anything about why he does these things. And the same reason thing here. We don't know anything about who is this pony that's stealing the elements of harmony, and why is she doing it? I mean, that is certainly, I think, the thing that I'm most shocked and surprised about. That my gosh, I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting her. I mean, I did when I read a brief synopsis of this. Oh, the crown was stolen from the Crystal Empire. I honestly didn't expect it to be Sunshine Shimmer herself. I must admit, I didn't really think it could be. I mean, honestly, I think the Changelings and Sombra are going to be teaming up in season 4. That's what I would do anyway. It's like Twilight's an Alicorn now, so she's in theory on a much higher level. So what can you do to fight someone who's on a higher level? Bring back two of the most powerful villains that you have and put them both against her. So maybe, I don't know, maybe this is the beginning of that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I hope I'm right on that one. I'm not so certain. I can't guarantee that one, but I think I might be right on that one, though. I mean, that's a possibility. I would certainly like to see an episode like that. I mean, it'd be depressing and bad because we'd be fighting the Changelings and Sombra at the same time, which would obviously be very, very bad. We might get to see the elements of harmony as to be used as a weapon this time. Instead of being captured by the Changelings, maybe we'll actually get to see the elements of harmony be used. And but again, okay, I'm gonna stop now because that's obviously for the future. That probably won't happen anyway. But yeah, I mean, this trailer was definitely a lot better. It's definitely given me a lot more to think about. Darn. It's like, in a way, I'm glad I saw this, and I'm also really annoyed because now I have to go and get some more screenshots. I hate doing that sometimes. It's like, oh, I spent like all this week just getting screenshots for my last video. Fortunately, this one's not so bad, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No, I like this again. And, I'm going to add that I will probably be going to see this. I'm not quite sure when, because, but I will say this also as well. If you plan on seeing this movie, go see it. From what I can tell, it's only gonna, I mean, like in my area, it's gonna air in 2 theaters on the 16th, and it's gonna air in 2 theaters again on the 29th. And that's it. I have 4 opportunities to watch this movie in the theaters, and I have a feeling that you are going to be in a similar situation. So if you want to see this movie, make plans, go see it. Don't just casually go, and consider this, that probably every brony in your area will most likely be showing up at that theater, so that's something to consider as well. So anyway, but I do plan to see this. I mean, I definitely want to see this in the theaters because I want to see how this works out. I think this plot's actually going to be pretty good now. I mean, before we didn't get any idea of really what the plot was unless you really sat down and looked at it and analyzed it. You might have in the first trailer, you might have missed completely that the elements of harmony were in the trailer at all. You know, because it's clearly, I mean, this is simply a really good trailer, and I like this. I mean, I must admit, I like the other one better because it was a little bit more faster paced, it was more interesting, and I like its song a little bit better. But this one is definitely way better in terms of narrative and storytelling, and honestly convincing people that this is going to be a good movie, that it's not going to be just a simple, it's not going to be a children's show, it's going to be actually a pretty good and interesting story. And this one was much more serious and much more, I almost was going to say depressing. Depressing isn't the word, but definitely serious. This was not, this was certainly much more about, it was much more about Twilight's mission. The other one was a little bit more like, I'm trying to think of a sentence that describes the first one. This one was more like an adventure. This one is more like, this is Twilight's mission. She's on a mission. She's not doing this for fun. She's not doing Star Trek. She's not exploring a new world. She's going to this place to go do a specific thing and to get something back that's very important. Again, the elements of harmony are one of the fundamental things that drive, in a way, maybe not drive, but definitely a key thing that makes Equestria what it is. Without the elements of harmony, bad things are happening. Discord would have taken over. Nightmare Moon would be doing whatever she'd be doing right now. Bad things would happen without the elements of harmony, and they have to retrieve it. And this is not an adventure, this is a mission, and maybe that is fundamentally the difference between these two. The first one was, this is an cool adventure that Twilight's gonna go on and meet these people, and now we see, no, she's not doing this for fun. This is a mission. Twilight's on a mission, she has to complete it, and it's important. And Spike can talk. And Spike can talk. And it's unusual for dogs to talk in this universe. But anyway, so yeah, this video is definitely getting longer than I think I would have liked. So I think I'm gonna end there. And that was my first true reaction video. I must admit I didn't actually react too much because I was a bit too busy listening and watching. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully learned something. And I will hopefully might be seeing you on the 16th or the 29th. I'll be wearing that Blue Star shirt, that I have. It must have been, I bought that shirt because it pretty much is the exact color of Blue Star is. So you'll probably be seeing me. You might be seeing me wearing that with my with my cutie mark on the front of it. But anyway, hope to be seeing you on maybe seeing you on the 16th or the 29th. I mean, it's gonna be fun it's gonna be interesting, It's like one for Equestria girls, please. Oh, it's not the pain, it's the ridicule that hurts. But the good news is, I won't be alone. So, maybe see you there. So anyway, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.